What's up guys, today my friends we're looking at 10 emotes becoming rare inside of Fortnite Battle Royale, and I was looking at the emotes today and all the ones that are on the list are really emotes that I didn't realize were so rare. Some of these we haven't seen in 100 plus days, and man, it's just absolutely crazy. And tell me in the comment section below if you guys do have any of these emotes. I don't think I have any of these emotes at all myself, which is absolutely insane. So ladies and gentlemen, this video is going to be really cool, and if you do go ahead and enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and smash the like button as well, subscribe to the channel, and also chuck on that notification bell to stay up to date with all of our videos coming in the future of the channel. Also be sure to use code COSMOS for the win in the item shop, because you know that is the code to use, lads. So let's go ahead and do that. Anyway, without waiting longer, let's get into this video. So in the number 10 spot, lads, we have a emote that I really had no idea it was starting to become rare. We haven't seen this emote in 100 days. The last time we saw it was September 19th, 2018, and man, like, this is the Rocket Rodeo. I had no idea this was so rare. It's an 800 V-Buck emote, and it's honestly one of the coolest emotes in the game, I reckon, because, you know, I think it's this one, the Rocket Spinner. They have, like, a little hologram thing that comes out, and it looks really, really cool, and I think this is, like, these are probably, like, the most worth it emotes in my opinion. I just think they look cool, bro. They're so different and unique compared to every other emote. Instead of just a dance, it's like, you know, hologram comes out. It looks mad, and yeah, it's starting to become rare inside of the game. You know, haven't seen it since September. I'm sure they're going to re-release this again, though, just because it's an 800 V-Buck emote, and I'm sure a lot of people would have bought this emote. I'm not sure why they just haven't brought it back and they're kind of keeping it rare. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is there in our number 10 spot with the Rocket Rodeo. In our number 9 spot, we have the Rock, Paper, Scissors, and the last time we saw this was actually September 18th. The Rocket Rodeo was September 19th. This was September 18th, making the last time we saw it 101 days ago. I think this is honestly a really, really cool emote, if I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, there's Rock, Paper, Scissors. There's so many cool things you can do with this, like, even in-game if you're playing squads with a mate and, you know, you find a golden scar out of the supply drop, you go ahead, Rock, Paper, Scissors, and whoever beats the other person gets the thing from the supply drop. So I think this is really cool. That's why I wanted to buy it. But it hasn't come in the item shop for 101 days. The last time we saw it was September 18th, and I'm not sure why Fortnite are keeping this rare. It's only 200 V-Bucks, and it's honestly a really, really cool looking emote, and it's definitely worth 200 V-Bucks, I reckon. Our number 8 spot is the Kiss Kiss emote. I don't even know when this last released. I don't remember this emote at all. I think it first released around Valentine's Day. It was like one of those emotes that came with like the Love Ranger skin and stuff. And the last time we saw it was 105 days ago. This was September 14th, 2018. And it's only ever been in the item shop 8 times since its first release at the start of this year, February 11th, which was 320 days ago. It's only released 8 times between them, which compared to, like, you know, most emotes which are getting spammed in the item shop for so long, like, it's a pretty long time since we've seen this. And okay, this is actually an interesting fact. So the last time we saw it was September 14th, and the time before that was April 17th. So that was a massive gap between April 17th and September 14th. So I think that, you know, this is going to return the item shop at some point. However, you know, it's just one of those emotes that Fortnite just don't seem to release. So the last time we saw it was 105 days ago, and then before that it was another 100 days before we saw it, like, before. So that's just absolutely insane, and that's something to think about. I think this is going to return pretty soon, as it, you know, it has been ages since we've seen this. So be sure, probably Kiss Kiss, probably be in the item shop in a couple of weeks, maybe even a couple of days. Our number 7 spot is the On the Hook emote. Now the last time we saw this was September 8th, 2018, and that was 111 days ago, but this has only ever been in the item shop twice. Ever since we've seen it, it's only ever been in the item shop twice, which is just absolutely insane. Like, as I said before, bro, like, you know, emotes are probably the most common thing in the game, which is why I think this video is so cool, because we don't usually see rare emotes. However, all these ones on the list are really, really rare, and, you know, we haven't seen this in a very long time. 111 days since we last saw this, which is just absolutely insane. And the first time we ever saw it in this shop was July, and yeah, man, I'm not sure when this is going to come back. I don't even know why Fortnite are keeping it rare, but it takes that spot on the list. Now, our number 6 spot is the Baller emote. I believe this released around the same time that we saw the Jump Shot and all those skins. And, you know, the Jump Shot, the Triple Threat, they're all pretty rare skins now. And even the emote is pretty rare. We haven't seen this since August 26th, which was 124 days ago. And, you know, we saw this emote 4 times in June, once in July, once in August. We just haven't seen it ever since that. So I'm not sure why, once again, why this is staying rare, but I'm sure Fortnite are going to go ahead and bring this back when you know they're going to bring back the jump shot and the triple threat and all of those basketball skins. I'm sure this is going to be released in the item shop then, but who knows when they're going to release, and that is taking our number 6 spot there with the baller emote. Now, in our number 5 spot, I had no idea this was rare. I actually thought it was a pretty common emote, because I remember seeing this in the item shop, but it must have been a long time. The last time we seen this emote, this is the confused emote, was August 24th. This emote has only ever been in the item shop 4 times between its first release in April 23rd and its last release in August 24th. I've noticed that there's a lot of skins, emotes, back blings, all that sort of stuff, you know, appearing in the item shop. Like the last time we saw them was August, so I'm not sure what Fortnite are doing. Maybe they're like, you know what, it's the end of August, let's just make some rare skins and emotes and back blings and pickaxes for no particular reason. But 125 days since we last saw this, and the first time we saw it was April 21st. So I'm not sure why this is rare. I literally did not think this was rare at all. So apparently it's starting to become rare, and that takes our number 5 spot on the list. Now, next up in our number 4 spot, we have 2 emotes, but they're basically the same thing. This is the thumbs up and the thumbs down emote. They're apparently separate emotes, which I reckon, I don't even know how they'd make this. It should be like a pack where you buy, for 200 V-Bucks, you get both of these emotes. I don't know who would actually buy 2 of them. But last time we saw this was August 25th. And yeah, this was 125 days ago that we last saw these emotes, the thumbs up and also the thumbs down. And once again, they've only been in the item shop 4 times since their initial release on the May the 5th, I should say. And that was the first time we ever saw them, and we haven't seen them since August 25th. I'm not sure why Fortnite are keeping these rare once again, but they are for some reason. Who knows, dude? But like, once again, I don't even really remember seeing these at all in game. And yeah, we haven't seen them for a very long time, and that is there in our number 4 spot. Now, number 3 spot is honestly a really cool emote. I did not think this was rare. This was 156 days since we have seen this. July 25th was the last time we ever saw this emote. This was the flapper emote, and man, I honestly have no idea why we haven't seen it in so long. But Fortnite just haven't brought it back since July 25th, which just seems so long ago. We're at the end of December right now. The last time we saw this was in July. And man, this is a flapper emote. It's 500 V-Bucks to buy. I swear I see a lot of people using this. I'm not sure why it hasn't released in the item shop for a long time, but I'm sure most of these, you know, emotes are going to re-release in the item shop like at some point in time. But this one is getting really rare, and we haven't seen it in a very long time. Now, taking our number 2 spot is the red card emote. This released initially with the football/soccer skins inside of the game. The soccer skins have kept re-releasing. However, this red card, you know, the last time we saw it was July 19th, which was around the time that we would have seen the soccer skins re-release as well. And the first time we saw this was June 15th, 2018. And man, we have not seen this for a very long time. It's only ever been in the item shop for 3 times ever, and that was June 15th, June 24th, and July 19th. So that's all pretty close together, and then there's just a big gap to December 27th, whatever it is now, where you know, we haven't seen this emote for a very long time. I'm not sure if this is going to stay rare or not, because it's kind of exclusive to, you know, that soccer event where we saw, you know, the stadium up where Junk Junction is and stuff. We saw, like, that was pretty cool. Like, I didn't even remember that much, but we saw that stadium up there for the, I think it was the Soccer World Cup and stuff. So that's pretty mad. July 19th, the last time we saw that, and that's our number 2 spot with the red card emote. Now, our number 1 spot for really one of the emotes that are becoming really rare is the last time we saw this was July 12th. And this is the Sparkler emote. It released with the Star Spangled Ranger and all the Star Spangled skins. And this emote released with that 200 V-Bucks to Sparkler. It's honestly a pretty good emote for 200 V-Bucks. It's really different compared to the other ones. Obviously, the first time we saw this was July 3rd, you know, around American Independence Day. And the last time we saw it was July 12th. So it only ever released July 3rd, July 4th, July 12th. We haven't seen it ever since that time. And I'm not sure when we're going to see this, but this is definitely becoming really rare. And I would even classify this emote as very rare already. And it takes our number 1 spot on this list here. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming out to today's video. Hope you all did go ahead and enjoy. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you could smash the like button as well, subscribe to the channel, and also go ahead and chuck on that notification bell to stay up to date with all of our videos coming in the future of the channel. Also, if you guys want to see some back blings becoming rare, I was having a look today and having a look at some rare back blings and some back blings that are becoming rare, and I actually found some really cool ones. So if you guys want to see that, just comment, you know, like back blings or something. And you know, if you guys, I'm gonna heart every single comment. I'm gonna try my best. Every single comment that says back blings pineapple. Okay, that's what you got to comment there. If you got all the way to the end of the video, comment back blings pineapple, lads, and you know, I'll know that you've been watching through the whole video because you guys are the legends. Anyway, thanks for coming out. Support a creator code Cosmos for the win, by the way. Bye bye.